Super.
I like Sadie. I like Sadie. I like Sadie.
Hot down, Marston! Hot down, Marston! Hot down, Marston!
Super.
The catnip gets its slice. The catnip gets its slice. The catnip gets its slice.
And we're live. And nobody's here. That's okay. Let me go ahead and promote this stream. Give me a second, please. And we're live. Actually, there are people here. Hold on. Leroy, I am a simple person. When I see an essay live, I click. Anyways, greetings to everyone and Super Antonio. Thanks for being here, Leroy. I appreciate it. Lost my chat. Hold on. Rebel Beast 64. Howdy, mister. Howdy to you. Xena FIL. Hi, Super Antonio. How are you? Excellent. Thank you. Glad you're here.
My lady,
Another day.
how are you holding up?
It's like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Jerry Harris here.
It will
Welcome,
get better,
friend.
Mrs. Adler.
What's
Okay.
going on? What's going on with this video? Hold on. There you go. Let's have a full frame on this situation. Sharp Frost. Sharpie. Welcome. So glad you're here.
Arthur.
So, this is another practice stream to get me comfortable in front of the camera.
Hello,
And
Tilly.
also to work out the bugs.
Aren't you cold
You
dressed in
should
just
be able to have a YouTube countdown and an official page. I think I figured out how to do that. We shall see. I really wanted to have one up for Thanksgiving so that everyone could know about the Thanksgiving stream. How's everyone tonight?
All right, girl.
Xena Phil. Your voice is very relaxing, I say. Your voice is very relaxing, Super Antonio. Thank you, I appreciate you telling me that.
Hey, friend. Hello.
I have heard that before. More than a couple times.
My proud people, be well and be happy.
My mother was in broadcast. She was in radio
Howdy.
for a long time.
Hello there, sir.
And then she did voiceovers and books on tape. Books on tape. She worked for PBS. So it's in my blood. This is a free fishing pole that you cannot pick up, but it's always there. I think at one point it was available. Rebel Beast 64. My favorite horse is the reverse dapple thoroughbred. That's a good one, and it is and it is an exclusive horse. Leroy, I want the DLC Red Dead Redemption 2 so bad, mainly just for the reverse dapple thoroughbred because it looks super cool. Yes, I like the the reverse question mark on the nose.
Can I give you a ride somewhere?
We should be up for about an hour.
Yep.
That helps you. How is everyone tonight? I had to walk the dog. I had to feed the dog. It's a long day. I had to return some packages, return some Amazon to the Amazon store, which is convenient and annoying. I don't understand how I enjoyed shopping before the pandemic. Now it's just so overwhelming to me. There's just products everywhere, and it's just buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. Everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, I get overwhelmed. But I do like the smell. I like the smell, that perfume that they blast in the air of new products. The new products, fresh off the boat from China smell. Leroy, Super Antonio, is it possible to turn down the volume of the game slightly? Maybe I'm deaf, but the game's audio is slightly louder than your voice. Yes, it is. We turned it down to 75% last night. And let's see where to go. Okay, how's that? It's at 50%. Let me know in the chat. Also, let me know what you have for dinner because I am starving you. What am I having for dinner? Well, right now, green tea and water. Yep. Green tea and water. No worries, that cougar is only sleeping. No worries, that cougar is only sleeping. Added a light here. And very annoying in my eyes. Hair's looking good tonight. Do you like my PS4 t-shirt I wore for you? Also, let's put on a watch. There. Now we're ready.
Hi there, mister.
How is everyone tonight? It's interesting making a video versus going live. The video, if I'm making a video for you guys, I will try to speak perhaps every 30 seconds. So you get like in-game music or whatever, that 30 seconds in, I'll say, and it's a lovely day for a ride in Red Dead Redemption 2, something like that. Rebel Beast 64. I wish they would make a Christmas DLC for story mode. For example, have Arthur give the camp members Christmas presents. Or have a stranger mission. The man who thinks he is Santa Claus. That would be great. There are so many great writers out there that no one is taking advantage of. And the problem is we need to make our own DLCs. We need to make our own content. I would love that as well, Leroy. Arthur helping someone who thinks he's Santa, and then at the end he has the option of explaining that he's not Santa or agreeing that he is Santa. I would love that. At any rate, in making a video, I can rely on the video audio to carry the story. However, in live stream, it's just like radio. You have to keep talking. You have to fill the air with content. That's difficult. That's more difficult than you think. That's why I love reading the chat. That way it becomes collaborative and it makes it easier for me. Instead of just sitting here and saying, and Arthur is running up to visit the devil in Red Dead Redemption 2. We should go see Bigfoot at some point. The man who thinks he's Bigfoot. Albert Decker, greetings, friend. I know that username. Welcome. You can also use this cave to glitch into Guarma. If you go off, we veered off to the right. If you veer off to the left, you come to a dead end where you are actually under the map and on the other side of the map, but underground. So what you do is you drink until you pass out, and then you will respawn on the other side of the map. And from there, you can get to Guarma. Still have to worry about the invisible sniper when you go by New Austin. But you can stay out of their range. You can find horses there, and some animals, though they glitch out. You could probably walk to Guarma from there, which I have not done. Is everyone ready for Thanksgiving? Jerry Harris, did I say hello to you? I hope I did. I'm sorry if I missed you. I hope you're still here. Albert Decker, wow, I like the changes to the videos, Antonio. I will get back to regular videos at some point. But I did want to add live streams this year, so I'm glad I finally got that done. And right now, I'm just focused on live streams because they're so much fun. Rebel Beast 64. I really wish they added more to the story mode. I mean, all the horses they cut from the game. It's a real shame. And add more weapons and some more missions and give us the chance to visit Tahiti. Yes, indeed. Jerry Harris, you did, and I am. Great, I'm glad. I had the idea of a big game safari hunting DLC for Arthur and or John, where you have to take a boat from Saint Denis all the way to Africa, and then you do a big game safari, and you have a legendary lion, legendary elephant, legendary wildebeest, legendary all the other animals in Africa. That'd be fun. And then an African trapper, and a couple of side missions where you help free some tribes or free a lady that is being sacrificed to a giant ape monster god. I didn't really think it through, but it'd be fun. There's the devil. Leroy, yeah, because it means I'm off for work and I get to sleep all day. My kind of day off of talking about Thanksgiving, I guess. Rebel Beast 64, you should definitely make a game. It costs money and takes a lot of time, but I would definitely buy it. I appreciate that. Stephen Cole, I think live stream is a good idea for you to change things up a bit. Smiley emoticon. I agree. just in order to compete with everyone else in YouTube. See how the cave is on the other side of the map, but we're underground? So if you pass out from the farthest end of the cave, you will come up on the other side of the map, unless they fixed it. Yes, live streams might be the puzzle piece we were looking forward to reanimate the channel and get us new viewers, get us up to 100K, get the silver play button, get the check mark, get the legitimacy isn't the right word, but I would just feel like I reached a landmark, even if we made it to 50K. But right now, we just want to get to 20K. Sadie's on the couch right now, looking at me curiously, wondering why I'm talking to her so much. She's very confused. It's time to settle down. She just had dinner, just had the evening walk. It's time to put on the PJs and go to bed. Settle down for the night. And here I am, yammering up a storm. Did you see the introduction? Did anyone see the introduction? I made an introduction for the live streams.
Easy, girl.
Leroy, my dogs get very jealous when I'm talking to someone else rather than them, and will get all whiny. Yeah, dogs like attention, and they think they deserve all the attention, but I don't mind. Sadie, on every walk, every stranger we meet, she thinks is a new friend. She assumes I know them, she assumes we're going to talk to them, and she assumes we're going to love her. Rebel Beast 64, where did you think the name Super Antonio? It is a great name and very creative. Thanks, friend. Well, my name's Antonio, and in high school I had a band that I called Super Antonio. And then I set up a YouTube channel with the idea of promoting that band. But we never got around to it, and we just covered a bunch of music, a bunch of Oasis and The Clash and Joy Division. We didn't really have any original music. I'm not good at writing music, making songs. I've tried. Albert Decker, I remember when you were trying to get to 300 members. Seems like a long time ago. Albert Decker, I had no idea you have been here that long. I appreciate that. I should make you a mod. Might just do that if you stick around and if you are so inclined. So anyways, I had a rockabilly punk rock-ish post-punk band. We thought we were going to be the next Oasis, but we never really progressed past playing covers of Oasis and Nirvana. Anyways, that's where the name came from.
Yep, I'm sure he'll be back.
Rebel Beast 64, that is a great story. Yeah. How you got the name. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Jerry Harris, I wish they would have finished both the railroads from the one from the Marsh to Emerald Ranch and the one to Blackwater from the first Red Dead Redemption in single player. Yes, there aren't. I'm not a train guy. But I know there are lots of trained people, train spotters, and a model train community on YouTube and in the world. And no one has really made
There we go.
a specific the trains of Red Dead Redemption 2 video. At least I haven't seen one, and I don't know enough about trains to feel qualified to make such a video. And also, I don't really want to do the research because I don't care that much about trains. But I know some people are fascinated by them, and it's an opportunity. So if you are a train person, you really should think about making a train video about Red Dead Redemption 2. Stephen Cole, rockin' Super Antonio. Yes, indeed. I am a failed rock star. This is what failed rock stars do. Chris is back. I just started Red Dead 1 and was surprised when I saw the railroad in Blackwater. Well, it's post game, and there is a rail in post game in Red Dead 2. The railroad is there. We can't take a train from there. Jerry Harris, my two favorite things are horses and trains. And horses and trains don't mix in Red Dead Redemption 2. I have lost 3 horses to trains, and I hate that. I hate losing horses, as you know. Rebel Beast 64. Sorry, but I keep on getting distracted by your Red Dead Redemption 2 poster next to you. It looks so cool. Where did you get it from, if you don't mind me asking? This is from Amazon. Here, I'll move it closer. It's off license, probably from China. Just search for Red Dead Redemption 2 poster and you could probably find this. It was surprisingly cheap, less than 20 bucks, and it's printed on vinyl. So it's very durable. It was a really good deal. It took the only thing, you're ordering from China, and so it's unlicensed, and 2, it's going to take a while to get to you. But I love it. I was very, I have a collection of movie posters. I keep wanting to make a movie poster collection video. My movie posters in Red Dead Redemption 2, and so it fits in with the general decorating theme for my apartment. Yeah, there's a lot of unlicensed Red Dead Redemption 2 merchandise on eBay and Amazon. All, coffee mugs and stickers and mouse pads. Stephen Cole, I'd love to have a bunch of game and movie posters. Well, it's pretty easy to do. Even, you can just print some up. If you don't mind, the 8x10 format. I'm a very visual person, and I need lots of visual stimulation, so I have posters and postcards up everywhere. I'll do another apartment tour video. Try to get that out in December.
Man coming in. Wondered when you'd roll back in.
Albert Decker, yes, I have been a friend to the channel for a long time, but I know nothing about how to be a mod. Just love watching the videos and am very thankful for all the help you have given me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're still here after all these years. Rebel Beast 64. Would you ever think about buying the Arthur Morgan figure? It costs about 300 pounds. I have the Sadie Adler figure. Here. Here's Sadie. Let's see. There. She's playing her harmonica. And she cost...
Haven't received anything from you in a while, Mr. Morgan. I hear you.
Maybe around $150, $200.
Yes,
I
I'll be
don't
able to
remember.
make you something
Got her
out of
last
this.
year. We have a video on it,
Thanks, Mr.
on
Morgan.
her. And I don't have any male figures. I only collect females. I like female figures. I like female horses. I don't know what that's about. I realized that I started collecting action figures during the pandemic, and I focused on females because right after my mother had died. What's that about? At any rate, the first one I got was Black Widow. It was a Hot Toys Black Widow, and it was an impulse purchase that I got right after my mother's funeral that night. I was just looking on eBay, and I was like, I'm gonna get that. I don't care. And I did, and here we are. Leroy, why are horses in Red Dead Redemption 2 so photogenic? Man, I wish I could be that stunning. Yes, they are indeed. They did a great job with horses. I don't think they made a better horse game. I don't think they ever will. Prowler EB. Hello, how are you, sir? I'm excellent. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you being here. I think we have 18 people watching. I appreciate that. Thank you. This is a practice stream. The first official stream will be Thanksgiving, where we will be starting a new playthrough. And back to Van Horn we go. Ryan King, what chaps or pants does your character have on? Arthur is wearing the fringed shotgun chaps. You can find them at the Valentine store. Chaps are essential for a cowboy, I really believe. And I like the fringes. It just seems Old West to me. I used to use the buckskin fringes before I started the channel because it matched the buckskin king vest. But I wanted something darker. Does everyone have Friday off? I hope you do, so you have a long weekend. I think we're looking for a cougar here. At any rate, the streams and my comfort in front of the camera gets exponentially better with each stream, which means that's why I see Albert acting like a mod. Don't forget to hit that like button, friends. That's what mods do. That's why I'm leaving these up, just so you can see the progression, how I get better and better. But like anything, the only way to do it is by doing it, by practicing, by putting in your 10,000 hours. Ali, what are some elements of Red Dead Redemption 2 horses that could be improved upon in a possible Red Dead 3? Enjoying the content, good luck with the streaming. Thanks, friend, and that's a great question. Well, the horse bravery stats immediately come to mind. Really, I like the variety of breeds and coats and more stable slots, of course.
You have kept that perfectly maintained. I love to see that.
horse cleaning that actually worked. Some horses need to be brushed every 10 miles. Biscuit and the White Arabian come immediately to mind. That annoying neck flop that the Turkomans do. Wave your neck, you stress them out. Hate that. Scared me first time I saw it. I used to love the Golden Turkoman. Early playthroughs. Stephen Cole, yes, more stables would be nice. I believe you have more stables in Red Dead Online.
Yep.
I believe you can buy them. To me, it comes down to the rarity of the horse and the accessibility, the ease of getting another one. For example, the brindle thoroughbred in Chapter 2 is very rare. There's only one opportunity to get one, but you know, from Chapter 3 on, that horse is not rare at all. It's easily available at the Strawberries stable. So it depends where you are, I guess. Same with the Piebald Tobiano Hungarian, my favorite horse for Arthur in Chapter 2, other than Biscuit. So I do tend to get the same horses over and over, partly out of preference, partly because I feel they are as identifiable to the channel as the Civil War Hardy Hat, and they're my favorite horses. They're the ones I want to ride. Lady Hellfire 75. Greetings. I'm about to get back into Red Dead 1. Current mission, go back to Finding Monk. Stupid save displacement to see how far I can meet him with dynamite under his butt. Okay, you should be making videos. I try not to torment NPCs in videos. But I'm all for it. In my entertainment game life. Albert Decker, have you seen those new videos out there where folks are saying Abigail was the rat all along? No, I have not. And I don't really watch other Red Dead videos. I just don't want them polluting my brain or giving me ideas, and I don't want to steal anyone else's ideas. I try not to even look at the thumbnails and titles now. But I don't believe that at all. That's absurd. I could believe it with Karen, maybe. But I think Karen would just say things like Bill. She'd just be drunk and talking out of pocket. Abigail was one of the smarter women in the gang. Abigail, Miss Grimshaw, Tilly, Mary Beth, of course. Mary Beth was a bit naive in the beginning. I believe, pound for pound, Mary Beth was probably the smartest intellectually. She probably had the highest IQ. Abigail and Miss Grimshaw had the most street sense and were natural leaders. Sadie, of course. Not counting Sadie. What if Sadie were the rat? That'd be a nice trolly clickbait video that I'll never make, but you can make if you want. Sadie Adler was the real rat in Red Dead Redemption 2. She was having an affair with Micah. It was all fake. Stephen Cole, you were the one that showed me to come here to get the fish for that one challenge. Yes, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you saying that. It's one of my favorite spots to fish without a fishing pole. John Marston, greetings. I think Micah was the only rat in the gang. The others were far too loyal to Dutch. I agree. Sadie was very loyal to Dutch. From the minute he calmed her down and got the knife out of her hand. Miss, it's going to be okay. Going to be okay. And he takes care of her and brings her back to camp. And, you know, yeah. Sadie was not the rat. But it'd be a funny video. That I will never make. Because I just don't like manipulating my viewers that way. Just like being honest. Prowler EB, what if Micah was the rat? What if he was? What if Micah was actually the good guy? It'd be fun to tell the entire game through Micah, if Micah were a playable character. Because all good villains, I read this somewhere, I think Anthony Hopkins said it, when you're playing a villain, you have to play the villain as if he is the hero of the story. And you have to think of what motivates the villain. Doesn't think he's bad. The villain thinks he's good. He's working for the good of the gang, of the plot, the story. The villain believes he is the hero, and Arthur is the villain. So Micah didn't think he was bad. Or maybe he did. Micah just had a different vision of the gang and wanted to get back to Blackwater and get all that money. And we are climbing to the top of Window Rock. There's nothing up there except a nice view, but it's a pretty darn nice view. Prowler EB, Micah is the perfect villain. But I wish we got more about his backstory. Well, that's the current trend now, is to take perfect villains and give them backstories to make them more sympathetic. So I don't know. It's nice that you don't know anything about him. I like people in my stories being good or bad. I don't like shades of gray. And these days, everyone wants a shade of gray. Everyone wants stories that are more like real life. But real life, they don't realize, is not entertaining. That's why stories were invented. That's why fiction is invented. Because it's more fun. It's the good parts. The highs and the lows, without the middle in between. We live in the middle in between. We don't need a story or a game that is about the middle in between. That being said, games like The Sims and Animal Crossing are very successful, and they are all about the middle in between. Albert Decker, sorry folks, I gotta run. Thank you for another awesome video. Super Antonio, and I hope to see you all at the next one. Albert, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here since the first 300. You're one of the oldest channel friends, and I appreciate that. See you soon, friends. Further on down the trail. Okay. We'll be on for another 20 minutes. Be on for an hour. It's a good exercise for me. Jerry Harris says, thanks, you're welcome. That's probably for you, Albert. Can you hear Sadie? Can you hear that crunching? She knows we're online, and why not crunch as loudly as possible on her bony bone? That sounds like a very passive-aggressive crunch. Thanks, Sadie. I know you can hear it. The mic's picking it up, and I don't care. She's part of the stream too. Has everyone had dinner already? Is this an after dinner stream for you? What did you have for dinner? Me, I had leftovers. I had some noodles and rice, some fried rice with it had chicken and pork in it, I believe. It was leftovers.
Keep it civilized this time.
Might be time for a bath. In game. I take morning showers. Stephen Cole, I had pork chops. I love pork chops.
Okay then, girl.
So does Sadie.
How's it going?
Oh, dog. Greetings, friend. I'm glad you're here. Appreciate it. I hope you're well.
Goddamn you!
Someone help me! You're final warning! Now stop! I give up! I am ordering you to dismount and remain where you are!
YouTube gave this live stream the default title Super Antonio live stream, which makes no sense, and I don't think I can edit it from here. Super annoying.
You knew
Let's
it was
call
gonna end
this
this way!
Titanic Tuesday random stream. There. Pac-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2 UFO locations. That's at the top of Mount Shan. I have videos on it.
You alright, girl?
And of course the that shack. It's not a plague shack. Forget what it's called. It is, let me look on the map, or my map in my head. It is northeast of Emerald Ranch,
I watched two fellas line up for a duel. Draw irons.
on the way to Moonstone Pond. It's interesting when you can just see the map in your head. You can see the world, this beautiful open world in your head, and you can just navigate it mentally. That's fun.
Welcome, welcome. Come on in.
I need a wash. You got a bath?
I got someone warming it up for you already. Just head down the corridor there.
I'm not sure why this is the Titanic Tuesday, except I like alliteration.
Would you like any
And it might be
assistance?
clickbaity for future viewers. Why?
Sounds good.
Why was what is this about the Titanic? Why?
Sit back and
And,
relax, son.
It'll be another it's a Red Dead mystery.
Let me know if I'm scrubbing too hard, okay?
How are you, O-Dog? Did you have a good day? Are you ready for Thanksgiving? And this bath lady
Hope the water's hot
is
enough.
part of the Karen model
If
of
it
NPCs.
smells. Been a while.
Oh, I'm not sure what to make of that.
Prowler EB, is that Mary Beth? Well, she has a Mary Beth hair and a Mary Beth face
So how are things
and
with you?
a Karen body.
Good, good.
Well, been a tough few weeks.
Really now. Doesn't get much better
Trey.
than this, right?
I'm going to sleep. About to be midnight here. Just joined to leave a like. Have fun, everybody. Thank you, Trey. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for the
It
like.
was a pleasure.
Don't worry about it.
All the best to you.
And we will be streaming on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, and on holidays. So there will be a Thanksgiving stream, and then Free Roam Fridays is basically going to be live.
I feel so sorry
From now
for
on.
girls around here. Here's the most-
Pac-Man, yes she does. Stephen Cole, Karen Beth, yeah, that's true. O-Dog, yeah, spending it with my aunt and family. I hate the holiday, but it's the only time they're all off. I don't hate the holiday, personally. I don't mind it. It's fun. Get to see family. You get to eat a lot of free food. John Marston, Red Dead 2 had to be one of the best open world games in my opinion. In my opinion also, I was so inspired, I started a Red Dead channel.
We'll be sure to keep a bullet warm for you. Just listen out for the accent.
Here's the Mouthy O'Driscoll.
Who's talking now? Huh?
O-Dog, I don't like the undertone, Native Americans and such. Yes, it's ironic
That's
that
my girl.
the Native Americans invited,
Damn
if they hadn't saved the Pilgrims, things may be different. Or they would have just delayed the inevitable for perhaps another 10 to 50 years.
Yeah.
I suppose you can see it that way, but I try not to look at the politics of the thing and see it as a holiday of family and connection and feasting. I can be superficial that way. I'm going to my auntie's. My uncle loves to barbecue, and I have a lot of aunts and uncles and cousins and nieces and nephews, and it's very dog friendly, so I can take Sadie, and she'll get a lot of attention from kids and dogs and chickens, and it's a barbecue, so she will be well fed, even though I do keep her fairly well fed. I don't want her overfed. And I do believe, I read somewhere, it's kind of mean that the American Armed Forces for the canine units only feed their dogs at night after the mission. For the whole day and during the mission, they don't get anything to eat. They just get, and their treats, their incentive treats are all, their balls or something. They're not food. Because they believe, the Army believes, a hungry dog is an obedient dog. And I kind of believe that as well. But I could never starve her all day. So she gets three meals a day. Stephen Cole, I will give thanks to the turkey that's given up its life so that I can eat. Yes,
Good job,
indeed.
Mr. Morgan.
But what was the turkey going to do? Just run around and gobble gobble and just be a turkey? Fulfill its life as a turkey? Oh dog, I try not to dwell on it, but I can't help but feel it. I've heard that. I had a canine. Yes, hungry dog is an obedient dog. But I believe it, but I don't do it. I pretty much, I spoil her. And I don't mind it. Let me check something here. Is anyone playing anything new that they're enjoying? Has anyone played any game in the past 5 years that they have loved as much as this game? I'll go first. No, I have not. And I don't have any expectation of a new game surpassing this one anytime soon. Oh dog, lucky I looked down on my phone and saw the alert. I almost missed it. Glad you're here, friend. I really appreciate it. We need a mod in the house. Diablo 4 is free until the 28th, Odog says. Yeah, I like that game. I like the graphics. I just, and I do like swords. But for me personally, I'd rather spend time in The Witcher 3. Oh dog, not a better story mode game than this. I agree, also not a better open world. Jerry Harris, I have been addicted to Red Dead Redemption since 2013. I concur and fully sympathize. Stephen Cole, every time I play a new game, I think about getting back to Red Dead 2. Same, agreed. That is exactly what I think. At some point, during whatever game I'm playing, I start thinking I'd have much more fun as Arthur. I start missing Arthur. I remember I was playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I love pirates. And I was on some island hunting, I don't know, some animal for, for an upgrade, and I just wasn't enjoying the experience, and I really wanted to get back to hunting in Red Dead Redemption 2. This game also has the best hunting in my opinion. Oh dog, yes, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I think that was the name. The pirate one. I dropped it for Red Dead also, yes. Lady Hellfire played GIGL, Grand Theft Intentional Karate Keys. I'm not sure what this is, but as always, I love your username. It says everything you need to know about you. Those wolves are only sleeping. John Marston, honestly, I've been playing Red Dead 2 since 2020 and probably never stopped playing it. LOL. I agree. Prowler EB. Arabian horses are very underrated because people still think they are very skittish, but I've noticed they behave like any other breed in the game. I don't know if I agree with that statement. They are kind of skittish, and I feel personally that they're high-strung. Oh dog, gunfire sounds better, but mic volume is lower than your old vids. Yeah, we're using a really crappy mic. I'm sorry. At some point, we will upgrade the mic, but this is what we're going to have to do for now. This will have to do for now. Prowler EB, does that hurt the wolf? No, Arthur is using those like veterinary tranq bullets. So once we leave the scene, those wolves will just get up and shake it off and go bother someone else. Yeah, we're doing live streams on the cheap. I have invested $0.0 in this. We're using the iMac webcam and the computer mic because I can't get my mic to work on this computer. Well, actually, I can't get the mic to work on this live stream. So at some point we will buy a USB mic, but not yet.
Yes, sir. I'll be off right now.
O-Dog had to put on earbuds. I'm very hard of hearing. I'm sorry to hear that. Lady Hellfire also played GW2 since pre-release, but with changes I didn't go back, and now with Red Dead 1 I am loath to return. Excellent use of loath. That's a great word. There was a fighting game called Sifu that came out probably a couple of years now that I was looking at, and also Yakuza. I've been curious about that. O-Dog, wow, that's odd. Mic issues. Yeah, super annoying. But because I pride myself on my mics and my audio, but this is what we're going to do for now. It'll have to do. It was part of the latency of why I didn't want to start live streams, is because I didn't have any of the gear. I didn't have the lights, I didn't have a decent webcam, I didn't want to figure out how to get the mic to work, and I was letting all that just stop me from going online, from going live. And also I'm really good at making videos. I'm really good at making videos in Red Dead Redemption 2. So I just finally decided to just do it with what we have. Though I have to, O-Dog, so are you done making vids, or sprinkle a few regular vids here and there? Oh, I am never going to be done making vids. Right now I'm focused on live streams so I can get good at it. But I do, it's like I've been spending so much time on live streams, I'm kind of missing regular videos. But I need to get good at this. I need to get comfortable and conversational in front of the webcam. Rich, hello, Super Antonio. Happy to catch a stream again. I'm happy you're here, Rich. And so, I just need the practice. I need my 10,000 hours. So it will not take that long. I get better and better with every stream. O-Dog, I appreciate these. Takes me away from the world. That is exactly what I want for the channel. Lady Hellfire, this is my secondary name. My first and primary one is Dirty Little Sister. Well, I hope Dirty Little Sister is also subscribed to the channel, please, because we need the subs. I hate it when YouTubers, content creators, I guess that's what I am, beg for subs and likes, but, I would appreciate if you sub and like the channel. Yes, O-Dog, great names. You have made me laugh, and I appreciate that. Rich, you had my horse in your recent video, Erebus. Oh yes, from The Terror. I appreciate it a lot. I first discovered your channel through your Red Dead Redemption 2 horse videos. I believe a lot of people, that was how they discovered my videos, and I'm happy to be there for you, friend. O-Dog, what about Twitch? Do both. I don't know. I could tell you a funny Twitch story. Okay, I will. Before I had this channel, when I was just fooling. I started playing Minecraft so I could bond with my nephew, who was like 10 at the time, and so we would play Minecraft together, and he would ask me questions, and I would talk to him, and we'd have a conversation. And he had me ask me little boy questions like, "What is your favorite war?" And so his favorite war was World War II, but mine is the Civil War. So I would talk to him about the Civil War, and he'd ask why, etc. And his reason why he liked World War II so much was all the tanks and the weapons and, you know, and the hardware. And so I would explain like the politics and but also talk about the weapons. And, you know, I'm very, very knowledgeable in the Civil War. In another life, I would have enjoyed being a Civil War scholar. Also about, you know, we talked about the Roman Empire, because I love Roman Empire, especially Roman Empire in Britain. So we'd be talking, and he'd ask me questions and have conversations, and at some point I realized he was streaming on Twitch. And he was getting, and he was, I don't know what they call them, they call them credits. He was getting he was making money off my conversation, which I was happy to do for him. I had no idea that was possible. But we'd get like, you know, he was doing live streams, and we'd get like 45 little kids listening to me yammer on about the Civil War and the Roman Empire. It was pretty funny. But anyways, that's where I got the idea of starting this channel. Rich, the Civil War is my current fascination now as an older person, but I used to be very into World War II in middle school and high school. Rich, yes, he was getting revenue, and his mom, my sister, put the stops on it because she didn't realize what he was doing, and that we were talking to strangers on the internet. And I even got in trouble, even though I didn't realize that was what was happening. So everyone got in trouble, and that was my last experience with Twitch. Yes, I love the Civil War. I'm fascinated. I'd like to go, I'd like to visit all those sites. David, there he is. Welcome, friend. Really appreciate you being here. What's for dinner? Great story, O-Dog. I'm a World War II guy. Yes, there's my favorite miniseries on World War II is Band of Brothers. And I don't have that on video Blu-ray. I really should, because that's a fascinating thing. Davey boy, yeah. David, I'm glad you're here. Glad you made it, friend. Happy Thanksgiving. The 49ers playing. I really should be paying attention to your team, but I'm not. Oh dog, too bad the market is flooded. You do good movie reviews. Yeah, I tried on this channel and a second channel, but there's not really any interest in it. Or I've yet to find an audience or enough of a crossover between this audience and that audience, but you know, it is what it is. I do love movies. I do love TV. But I also love this game. It sounds very shallow to say that. I really should say that I love literature and books on history and fine Italian wines. O-Dog and YouTube limits movie feed side of it. Yes, it does. Rich, I've been wanting to watch Band of Brothers, but I haven't. Civil War movies and Spanish War movies. Yeah, the Spanish Civil War, but regrettably all I know about it is what I learned from Hemingway stories. Hemingway's one of my favorite authors. Favorite authors? Well, in terms of literature, I would say F. Scott Fitzgerald, Hemingway, Truman Capote, Oscar Wilde, and then for lowbrow, I would go H.P. Lovecraft and Clive Barker and Stephen King. A lot of horror. Rich, I like Kurt Vonnegut a lot, actually. Oscar Wilde, yes. Kurt Vonnegut, yeah, I like him okay. So, like, he reminds me of an old girlfriend that we had a bad breakup. I hate her now, so I hate Kurt Vonnegut as well. Very punchy, ODOG, very punchy on the sound side. I like, if you decide on some Twitch, my console mic may work better. I don't know if I ever will. It's just, it seems like, you know, a new platform to learn. You know, I've invested so much onto YouTube, and we're coming up on, I think, 17,000 subs. So I think we're here for now. I mean, it would be like starting over again. And also, YouTube seems like a Fortnite, or Twitch seems like a Fortnite, Minecraft, GTA 6, GTA 5, and Amaranth channel. ODOG, console streams to YouTube too. Yes, it does, but it's really hard to get the console gameplay and a webcam in the same stream without a capture card, which I have yet to buy, and are very twitchy to get to work on with a Mac. So right now, to compete with the other live streams, we are going to use my gameplay, but it's a video. So the gameplay is not live. I'm live, and we're live. So basically, I'm live commenting on my videos. Yeah, capture cards are a pain. Pain to get to work if you don't have a PC. Rich, most of the recent books I've read are by beatniks, Kerouac, but I'd love to get into Chernobyl literature. I've always been very interested in that. ODOG, happy Turkey Day, Davey. What you cooking? Yes, David, what are you cooking? Chernobyl literature. I haven't really heard of that genre. I'll have to look that up. There's a scary movie called The Chernobyl Diaries that I've seen. I'm sure it isn't relevant at all, but it was pretty funny. Or not funny, it was pretty scary. David, this one is my wife's thing. Yes. Shout out to David's wife. She's one of the good ones. Rich, I'm glad you laughed. I tend to make inappropriate jokes and strange connections that I find are funny that you may necessarily not find funny. ODOG, Russian military and life is an enigma, so much more potential, but they cheapen and shortchange everything. I used to love making Arthur jump. Make these horse jumps. Kind of got out of the habit. Iron Gray Ardennes for the win. I really wish they would release the pre-game Trésor des Morts treasure map. I mean, it's already there. It's in the file. It'd be easy enough to make a DLC out of it. You could even charge money for it. I'd buy it just for the channel. but it's free money that's just sitting there. That all they would have to do is like write a couple lines of code and it'd be available for us. David, simple dinner tonight: smashed beans with onion, chili serranos, pepper jack cheese, and diced seasoned chicken eaten with tortilla chips. Sounds delicious. I'd eat it. I don't. You eat a lot of Mexican or Spanish food, I've noticed, which is fine. I just don't know it as well as I know other foods, like Japanese or Italian or whatever. Probably my favorite foods are Japanese or Italian, of course, and American food. I wish my tastes were more sophisticated, but they're not. I have little boy tastes. I like ice cream and pizza. O-Dog, like jets, great design, but limited avionics. Could go on and on. You're right. I wish they would come back to this game. Just one DLC. At any rate, friends, that's about all I have for you tonight. I wanted to be on for an hour. And Mexican David, I had no idea. Okay, Mexican I am, friendo. Okay, appreciate that. Well, you're a great cook, and I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad all of you are here. It's great talking to all of you, and we'll be back again tomorrow and all through the week. We will get back to our regular scheduled program at some point, probably next week. I have a couple ideas for videos, but at this point, I'm just working on getting comfortable in front of the camera and figuring out all the bugs and issues with the live stream. Really appreciate all of you being here. Shout out to the mods, O-Dog, David, and thank you everyone. See you soon, friends.